Coucou, bonjour, salut, et bienvenue à Learn French with Mr. K. C'est moi. Today, we're going to be looking at present tense IR verbs, regular verbs. If you haven't already, check out my video on the present tense ER verbs. Watch the first 2 minutes, especially, or recap the first 2 minutes where I talk about the present tense in French versus English, how it's formed, when we use it, what it translates to. Because today we're going to do a quick one just on IR verbs, regular IR verbs. Okay, so here we go. So, to conjugate regular IR verbs, we take the infinitive. So we're going to take this one, choisir, to mean to choose in English. Okay, the infinitive verb. Now, just like the ER verbs, we chop off the IR to get the stem. So we're left with choise. Okay, now the endings are different, hence the separate video that we're doing on IR verbs. They're quite long endings when we get to those plural pronouns. So we'll go through those now. So for I choose, okay, so we would have the pronoun je, and then we would add is to the end, and that s is silent. So je choisis. Je choisis. For you choose, or you are choosing, or you do choose, we would add the pronoun tu, and the ending's the same, is. Okay, so that would be tu choisis. Tu choisis. For he, she, and one, so il, elle, on, would be the pronoun. The ending sounds exactly the same as the first two, but it's it. So that would be il choisit. Elle choisit. On choisit. Très bien. Now this is where it gets a little bit more complex in the plural pronouns. So for the first one, to say we choose, or we are choosing, we would add the pronoun nous, and the ending would be ils sont. So we choose, nous choisissons. Nous choisissons. Très bien. So that last S is silent. Okay, just like with the ER verbs. You guys are choosing, or you guys choose. The pronoun would be vous, and the ending would be isse. So it's vous choisissez. Vous choisissez. Très bien. And then for they are choosing, or they choose, or they do choose, we would have il or elle with the silent S for they, masculine or feminine or mixed. The ending here, we've got a few more silent letters. So the ending is issent. And just like with the ER verbs, we're not pronouncing that ENT. So they are choosing would be ils choisissent. Or elles choisissent. Très bien. Do pay attention to those silent endings, which is all of the last letters. And with the they form, it's the ENT. Très bien. Okay, so we're going to go over a few examples now. I'll give you the infinitive and the sentence in English with the infinitive in French, and see if you can translate it, or at least conjugate the verb with the pronoun and the correct ending. And I'll give you the endings up here as a reminder. So for the first one, let's try I finish at 3:15. Très bien, so je finis à 3h15, ou 15h15, you could say if you're using the 24-hour clock. Très bien. Okay, so for the next one, we're using the verb remplir, to fill up. So you fill up the box. That would be tu remplis la boîte. Très bien. Next one, he succeeds at school. Très bien, so that would be il réussit à l'école, ou au collège. Très bien. Next one, we are building a library. The verb there is bâtir. Nous bâtissons une bibliothèque. Très bien. You guys are losing weight. So we'd use maigrir there. Maigre, meaning skinny or very slim. Maigrir, to lose weight. Très bien. So, vous maigrissez. Vous maigrissez. Très bien. And last one, let's use the pronoun elles for they are healing the wounded or the injured or the sick, you could say. They are healing. So we're using guérir as the infinitive. Très bien. So that would be elles guérissent les blessés ou les malades, you could say, for the sick. Très bien. Okay, so over to you now. I'm going to give you 20 sentences in English with the French infinitive verb in brackets. I'm also going to give you the endings as a recap, because more practice the better. And what I'd like you to do is like you pause me, translate all these, conjugate the verbs into using what we've learned, and then unpause me, and in 10 seconds we'll go over the answers. Très bien, here we go. How did you do? Great. If you're not too confident on it, go back, have a recap, look at the conjugations, look at how we form it. Don't forget to look at that first ER regular verb present tense video I did. And there'll be one coming up on RE verbs and another one on irregular verbs. Okay, but that's all we've got time for today on Learn French with Mr. K. So until next time, au revoir, à plus tard, gros bisous, et à la prochaine. Ciao for now.